Hi, my name is Lucy Hickson. I am in 8th grade, and for the 2016 Google Science Fair competition, I chose to do a project on the preventive effects of spices on mold growth on strawberries. I came up with the idea for my project because I hated seeing strawberries, my favourite fruit, go mouldy. After doing research on methods of preservation, I decided I wanted to find a simple, natural process to stop mold. I found that spices can inhibit the growth of microorganisms and questioned whether certain spices can inhibit the growth of mold on strawberries. And then I came up with my hypothesis, predicting that the spices with the strongest antimicrobial effects would stop mold growth the best. The independent variables for my experiment were different spices. The spices I tested were mustard, sage, cinnamon, ginger, black pepper, and oregano. I added 5 grams of each spice to each sample of strawberries. The dependent variable for my experiment was the amount of mold that grew on each sample of strawberries. To set up my experiment, I portioned chunks of strawberries into 60-gram samples. Then I added 5 grams of my chosen spice. I continued this initial process by shaking the bags containing the berries to ensure equal coverage of the spice. I stored my samples in a warm, damp area of my house. After recording and observing mold growth every day for 20 days, I analysed the data I had collected. The results did not support my hypothesis, as oregano, a spice with a medium antimicrobial effect, prohibited mold growth the best. This was followed by ginger, sage, mustard, black pepper, and cinnamon. The oregano showed little signs of mold. This was unexpected. Cinnamon, which should have a strong antimicrobial effect, showed little signs of preservation. My experiment has provided me with knowledge of how different spices, especially oregano, can prolong the edible life of strawberries. To further my research, I would like to repeat my experiment in a more controlled environment, perhaps a lab where I could make even more precise observations. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed learning about my 2016 Google Science Fair project.